Hi, it's Sheri Kreiner, and I'm outdoors. As you can tell, I'm outdoors. I live in the state of Michigan, so it is getting cooler, but just a pullover jacket that I have on is just fine enough. This is my yard, and yeah, it's a big yard. I just love to be outdoors um, before it gets too cold anyway. And anyway, I returned today to provide you with 3 more tips and or tricks using the powerful platform of Instagram. And what I did was I just picked out 3 random tips that I know that I applied and took action on. And I received phenomenal results actually from it. And so these 3 tips, what they'll do for you is increase your follower base as well as increase your engagement. And that's what you want, is engaged followers. And so I also would like to encourage you to like and subscribe to my channel, especially if you'd like to receive notifications of my upcoming videos. Now, moving on to tip number 1. It is recommended that you post 3 times a day on Instagram. However, if you're new or you've been absent from your Instagram account for, a few months, then posting once a day is fine for a while, but just making sure that you're aiming at posting 3 times a day, as this will increase your follower base as well as increase your engagement. And moving on to tip number 2. Your post, your images, the pictures or images that you're using, you always want to have a caption. And that's the text part that you see, like if you're in the newsfeed and Instagram, you'll see the text part underneath the images or pictures. That's the caption. And so definitely you'll receive increased followers, and you'll also get increased engagement having, just a caption in there. But it's really, really important. And moving on to my last tip is placement of the hashtags in your posts. Here's what I do. What I do is I, get my image all set, type in the caption. However, I type my caption in app called Notes first, and then take it, copy and paste it on there. But anyway, and then after you write in the caption, what I do is I post it, but then immediately I go to that post and I edit it by clicking on those 3 dots up in the upper right hand corner of your post, and I edit it. And what I do is I put my cursor at the end of the caption and I click enter, I put a dot, click enter, put a dot, and so forth. I do that 4 times, and then after the 4th time, that's where I put the hashtags. So that creates that space in between your caption and your hashtags, and that's what you want. Well, that concludes my 3 tips for today using the powerful platform of Instagram. I hope you received loads of value. And also, don't forget to click on the subscribe button just below this video, especially if you'd like to receive notifications for my upcoming videos. Now, let's just quickly recap. Tip number 1 was, if you're new on Instagram or you've been absent from your Instagram account for a few months, posting once a day is fine for a while, and just so that you have in your mind that you're working up to posting 3 times a day on Instagram, which is the, recommended amount. And tip number 2 was, when you have your images and you're posting them, you always want to have a caption, and that is the text part underneath your images that you see when you're in the news feed of Instagram. You'll see the images, and then right underneath you'll see the text part. That's the caption. And, that will increase your engagement, and it will also increase your follower base. Just something as simple as that will do a whole lot of good for you. So, very, very important. And the last tip was placement of the hashtags in your posts. And what I do, once again, is I get the post all ready, I put in the caption, and then I post it. But then I immediately go to that post, click on the 3 dots in the upper right hand corner, click on edit, and I take my cursor to the end of the caption that I put in there, and I hit enter. Each time I hit enter, I place a dot, And I do that 4 times, and then underneath that, I will put all my hashtags. And see, what that does is create that space in between your caption and your hashtags, and that's exactly what you want. Again, I hope you received loads of value, and stay tuned for my upcoming video, as it's really on a whole different subject. It's on a paid source, a paid traffic or paid lead source that I utilize and have quite a bit, and I've received phenomenal results. And what that paid traffic or lead source is it's called solo ads. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Bye.